Hey guys, it's Anya, otherwise known as Pink Sweets here on YouTube, and you can also follow me on Instagram at Pink Sweets with a 1 instead of an I. Today is day 7 of P1nk-O-Ween. I always, by the way, post the looks that I'm doing for P1nk-O-Ween, as always with my other looks as well, on Instagram. So if you want to see close-ups, please go check it out there. I did film this look. I don't know whether you're seeing this video first or the look for this video first, but I did film it, so just so you know. So today's video is going to be something a little bit different. I have picked my top 10 movies that you may not have heard of, but you definitely should watch if you love scary movies. And since Halloween is this month and it's the month of October, it is for me the month especially for watching scary movies. I always love scary movies, but this month especially I try to watch only scary movies. So these are 10 movies that I have found on Netflix. They're all available on Netflix streaming, that I feel like haven't really been talked about. I haven't heard much about them. I just happened to find them and I really like them, and I found that they were scary. I'll tell you what kind of scary they are, whether they're gory or not, that kind of thing. So, yeah, let's get started. I saw Kyla Rebecca do a video of her top 10 favorite scary movies to watch alone, and it kind of inspired me to do this video. So for me, it's just the top 10 scary movies that I feel like people aren't really talking about, but that if you like scary movies, you should definitely check out. But I will link her channel up above if you want to go see what list of movies she put out. So I have the list written down here, and then I'll tell you a little bit about the movie. I'm not going to give anything away. I'm not going to go too in depth because I don't want to give anything away, but I will tell you just a little bit about each movie. So the first one, and this is in no particular order, the first one is called Delirium, and it stars Topher Grace. And basically it starts out with he is in a mental institution, and 3 days before he's released, his dad commits suicide. And he is released from the mental institution, which he was there for because something that he did, and his brother as well. But his brother is in jail, and he gets released, and because his dad has now gone, his dad has left him everything, and his dad was very, very rich, and so he goes to live in his dad's mansion, and when he gets there, he starts to suspect that it's haunted, and there is a huge plot twist. There's so much that you don't even know, but everything I just told you, you find out within like the first 5 minutes. So, yeah, I definitely recommend it. If there's one movie on this list that I think you should absolutely positively watch, it's this one. It is a supernatural, mostly scary movie, and it's not really gory. There's a couple of, you know, a little bit of blood, but mostly it's just supernatural and a few jump scares. So the second movie that I recommend is called Lavender. This movie is very suspenseful. It is paranormal, and it is a woman who gets an MRI done of her brain, and they find that she has skull fractures from a previous past injury that she has no memory of. And so she decides to go to her childhood home because she feels like she can find the answers there. So that's all I'm going to tell you. Gotta watch it. It's awesome. The third movie I actually just watched today. It's called Malevolent, and it's a Netflix original. There are 4 Netflix originals on this list, and Netflix makes some pretty good movies. So this one is about a group of kids, like college kids, that are fake, like ghost paranormal investigators, and they get a call and get asked to go to this one house, and basically they go to people's houses that they claim are haunted, and they get rid of the ghosts for them, which they don't really have any kind of abilities to do that in real life, so they think. So they get a call from this old woman, and she wants them to come. She's willing to pay double, and they get there and soon find out that what they thought was the case is not the case. So again, huge plot twist, and I thought it was awesome. That one, there is some gore towards the second half of the movie, but most of it is just paranormal related. And none of it is like, none of the ones I mentioned so far are like really gory. The third one is called Here Alone. Here Alone is like a post-apocalyptic movie. There's two of those kind on this list. It's post-apocalyptic kind of movie. A woman and her husband and a baby are on the move to get away from, her husband wants to take her away, out into the wild, the wilderness, to where, he feels they can live safely, where they can get away from this virus, that is making people sick and turning them into zombies, essentially. And then the rest gets crazy from there. So it's a really, really good movie. And then the second movie that is also post-apocalyptic, which this one is a Netflix original, it's called Cargo, and it's about a man and his wife and their baby. And basically the synopsis is like the man is trying to bring his baby to safety, to make sure that she will live for a very, very long time. So that is all I'm going to say, because with both of them, I don't want to give anything away, but they're both zombie, post-apocalyptic kind of movies, and they do have some gore in them. The seventh movie is Eyes on My Mother. This is by far the most messed up one on this list. I don't even know how I stumbled upon it. I think my friend's husband recommended it to me because he likes really scary movies too, but he likes kind of really, really creepy, like out there creepy movies. But basically this girl is raised by her mother, who is crazy and murderous, and you find that out within the first 5 minutes. Again, nothing I'm giving away, or nothing I'm telling you about the movies is really giving anything away. And she basically is taught a lot of things, bad things, from her mother, who then passes away, and then the rest just continues into her adult life. And it is beyond crazy. It is crazy, it is dark, it is gross at times, and it is, I'm trying to think if it's either subtitled, but you don't even notice because you're so like into the movie, or it's like almost like a silent movie, like silent to an extent. So I don't remember which one offhand, but I just remember there's very little talking, and I believe when there is, it's in Italian, if I'm not mistaken. But you don't even notice. Like I did normally when I watch scary movies, I don't want to watch subtitles, but I like other movies with subtitles, but scary movies, I don't want to have to read about what's going on. So, but with this one, it's just like, you don't even notice. So that was a really good movie. If you are interested in like a kind of slow moving, but suspenseful at the same time, dark movie. 1922 is another one. That is number 8, and it is also a Netflix original. And this movie takes place in a different time in the country, and it's a father and his son on the farm. Something has happened to the mother, and you'll find out. And it's very dark. And the dad, the son begins to realize that his dad is not a good guy. So that is a really good movie. It's a little bit slower moving than some of the other ones, but it's still really good, but dark. And it does have some gore in it. Some gore is definitely in it. But again, none of these are really super... There's no gore in any of these movies just for gore's sake. Like, it's not like Texas Chainsaw Massacre where it's like people being hacked up left and right for no reason, like, or just to make the movie really bloody. It's just, it's necessary gore, I guess, for the movie. The 9th movie is All the Boys Love Mandy Lane. And this is about a girl named Mandy Lane, and she is in school, and I believe it's their senior year, and they decide to go, her and her group of friends, guys and girls, decide to go to an Airbnb, I think, or maybe I think it's one of the guys' like parents, you know, summer homes or something. So they go there and they go for the weekend, and crazy stuff happens. It does have some, it's kind of like a slasher movie, not paranormal. And then The Ritual is number 9. And that is, did I just say number 9 twice? I don't think so, but maybe. But this is number 9. The Ritual. It's a Netflix original. Again, this is the last Netflix original. And it is a movie where 5 guys go into the wilderness for a weekend to get away to kind of commemorate the loss of a friend of theirs. And they find this crazy cabin in the woods where crazy stuff is happening and everything goes downhill from there. And it does have gore in it. And it's more paranormal / sci-fi-ish. And then last but certainly not least is number 10, and that is Pay the Ghost, and it is with Nicolas Cage, and him and his wife live in the city with their son, and Nicolas Cage is always working, and he takes his son to a fair, and his son disappears. Like, he looks away for 2 seconds and his son is gone. And he thinks that, you know, his son has been kidnapped, and they're looking for him everywhere, and yada, yada, yada. It involves something paranormal. So, and this movie, I don't know how I didn't hear of it. I would have seen it in the theater. Like, I don't know. I thought it was really, really good. So, and that is my list of movies that I think that you should see. I will list all these movies in the description box down below, so you don't have to, like, remember what I said or rewind or whatever. But I definitely recommend that you check these out. Again, they're all on Netflix streaming, available now. And yeah, so let me know what you guys thought of this particular video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm excited to be doing some new things, not just makeup. So let me know again what you think down below, and thank you. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye, guys.